What's up, Metal Summoners? As always, it is so great to see you guys. It's all about this show because it's all about our guests and allowing them to continue on putting out music, touring, playing for you guys, and all of the love and support that you show for them always goes incredibly appreciated by us because you're allowing them to keep doing what they love. Thank you to everybody who rocked out with us last night, but we are back to our regularly scheduled Bat Time and Bat channel. So we are super stoked to have another great conversation and rock out with you guys back on your island of misfit toys with myself and Angel. And we're going to jump right into all things fun. We've got Baby and the Nobodies joining us. First and foremost, thank you so much, guys, for giving us a little bit of time this evening, and welcome to the Metal Summit.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, glad to be here, guys.
No, absolutely. And we are absolutely happy to have you. And fill us in. Let's jump right into it. Talk a little bit about how Baby and the Nobodies became a thing.
Okay. So it became a thing. He was in between projects. I was a singer, and bam, there's a band.
There you go.
Cliff notes. There we go.
Yeah. Almost that easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost.
If anything's that big.
100% for sure. And when it came to the formation of, Baby and the Nobodies coming together, between the projects and you singing and putting something together, what was it about putting this project together, and what was your vision for how you wanted to form this band?
Well, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah. So, I was in a couple of pretty popular projects and in the local scene and abroad, and I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break. But one day, her and I were like hanging out, and she was like singing along to something like Celine Dion or something like that. I'm like, holy shit, she can sing like hella good, and I just had to put a project together with her, and it's just I don't know what else to say other than that. It's just the whole thing is based around her voice. So there you go.
No, for sure. Absolutely. And Baby, when it came to, singing in this band and getting your vocals out, the songs you wanted to put together, and the message that you try to send, and not only your vocals, but your lyrics, what was it for this band that, struck you in a way that, allowed your creative juices to flow in this project?
So honestly, for me, my creative juices really didn't start flowing until this last album that we just released. He wrote, for the first album, it was pretty much like 100% him and his ideas. Second EP, there were some melody lines and some lyric concepts that were mine. Third EP, primarily him, but this one is definitely more me.
Yeah, I think as we went along, she gained a lot of confidence and a lot of maturity in her actual songwriting, and that really helped a lot. At first, I just wanted to put stuff together so that we could get rolling,
get a band together.
So yeah, it's kind of cool watching her mature over the past couple of years and actually bring some solid ideas to the table and stuff too. So yeah,
absolutely.
I love it.
With the release of the EP, I mean, of course, congratulations are absolutely in order when it comes to having new music and this new style to put out to the public. So far, how have you found the reception to be, and what has been the kind of flow of 2025 up to the present?
So far, people are saying that they absolutely love the record. They also love the different styles of songs that are on there, because not every song is the exact same. There's one song on there called "Why'd You Have to Go" that's more of a throwback to like a 1950s classic song, and then we've got like your basic like pop punk, and we've got like your like balls to the walls rock songs like the next one. So it's all over the place. There's something for everybody on there. So it's been well received.
Yeah, and so far, every single person that's heard it has liked it,
Or so they tell us.
or so they tell us. Correct.
Have you ever had any kind of an interaction with somebody about the positive reaction to the record that's left you wondering if they were being straight with you?
No, except for Dave. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's because Dave's a delicate little flower.
We're not going to.
Yeah, we actually love Dave. Yeah, Dave, your ass better be watching.
And it was not 45 minutes.
No, it doesn't take 45 minutes to walk from the PNC Center through the woods to the damn car. It took maybe 20 minutes.
Anyway,
It was probably raining.
It wasn't raining either.
Oh,
All right.
No, absolutely, for sure. Angel, let's kick it up to you, my friend.
I just want to say thank you so much for giving us your time.
Of course. Thank
You guys are from Washington State?
Yes.
Correct,
Yes.
Awesome. Because I got a friend that's actually moving there from Nashville.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm joking.
So definitely want to know about the music scene up there.
It's kind of like everywhere else right now. It's a little bit slow for original music.
Tribute bands
Like are kind of ruling all of the venues and stuff like that right now. But I kind of hear it's that way just about everywhere. So we'll see what happens. Most places do take really good care of their local artists still. But we want to go somewhere else for a while.
We don't blame you.
Washington has the highest cost of living out of any state now, so we'll put it that way.
Damn, I thought it was Jersey.
Yeah, we only have sunshine for like 3 months.
Yeah.
I like sunshine.
I thought that sunshine longer than that.
No.
Maybe 4 months. Maybe.
I can say for living here for as long as I have, there is not a month that goes by where it doesn't rain. So there is not 3 months of sunshine straight.
No.
But there are 3 months when you get sunshine.
But it's nice though, because like our drummer, he's from Chicago, and so he said that one of the things that he loves about living up here is that you can actually experience all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
So that's something that I guess that I sometimes take for granted, being from here and living here my whole life.
Right.
So
we definitely have 8 or 9 seasons. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. In Jersey, I know Jay's down in Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that habit of like having like every season in like a week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like
All right.
Maryland is incredibly inconsistent when it comes to like how they want their weather to be.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we have the winter, and then we have fall, spring, and then we have second winter, and then we have second fall, spring, and then third winter, and then it's August, so you have sun, and then it rains.
Just living in perpetual Groundhog Day where they just keep seeing their shadow.
Yep.
Of course. So when it comes to the songwriting, how do you ever come across a song that you have to shelve because it's just not going to work, or
Yes.
do you ever come back to it?
Yes.
Yeah, all the time. I've got a home recording studio, so I like demo ideas and things like that constantly, and I've got a back catalog of a lot of years of songs. So yeah, they definitely do not all make it even
And
even into the rehearsal room. So
yeah, and then there's been some songs where like he comes up with an idea, we have a melody line, we think it's going to be great, and then it just doesn't resonate with the other members of the band, so then it ends up getting shelved.
yeah,
Or we just don't feel that it's right for who's in the band like at that time, because we've had that happen in the past.
right.
So
So with the songs that are shelved, do you guys ever keep them to
yes.
go back to them?
Sometimes they do come back. Actually, there's one song that's actually on this new record that was an older song of mine from quite a while ago.
Which one's that?
That we just reworked, Aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had that demo back in like 2001 or something like that. But I mean, it's totally different now because
It's evolved.
it's this band's song now. But yeah, got shelved a while ago.
Damn, that's awesome to hear because some people, just from like past interviews, they would just work on the certain set of songs. And I guess because of the era that I grew up in, bands would write 20, 30 songs, wind it down to the best 10, 12,
Right.
and then maybe just use the rest of the songs for either B-sides or hidden tracks or things like that.
Right.
Right. Or sometimes they come back, they get reworked, they end up being the hit single off the next record.
Yeah, that's how Here I Go Again.
Yeah. Exactly.
Got a question. I know this person. How did you all meet? Which you had answered earlier. Because the person is joining now.
So I met him because he was playing with a band that he was in called Atomic Outlaws, and I was out doing like a belated 21st birthday to myself with a couple of my friends, and his band was playing, and that's how we met.
Yeah. Some lady like bashed into her and almost knocked her over, and I caught her.
Yeah, the bar was packed, and yeah, I was going one way, and he was like, "Nope." So yeah, that's how we met. Plus one of my girlfriends that I was with, she was trying to sleep with him that night, so I was kind of playing wing woman. That's how I met him.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call a rock star.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we met.
After the show, you could let me know what happened.
Nothing. My friends and I went to Denny's. He went his own way with his band. I don't know who he took home that night.
We don't talk about that.
Nobody in my camp. Are those little questions? I can't read that.
You're blind too.
Yeah, this one is too soon, but Sabbath nailed it. Write an album and put out 3 live albums with the same songs. I guess a good question is, would you guys ever do something where you do a live record?
I would love to do a live
I
album.
would love to do a live record too. Yeah, absolutely. If we could get the financial backing for it, I would do it in a heartbeat. Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, and the guys that we have would love it too.
Mhm.
And it'd be sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the best rhythm section right now that we've had, in my opinion.
That we've
so.
ever had. Yeah.
Yep.
This group of nobodies is the best nobodies.
Yeah.
And again, it's so awesome you guys are working with Dave because Dave's always hitting the pavement for his artists. I'm not saying that because he's watching, but because I really mean it.
But is he really watching? That's the question.
Actually, if he was, he would have messaged me about the 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's not
True.
watching.
Yeah. So he's not even watching. What a guy. Yeah. So we met Dave through a mutual friend and a former bandmate of mine. And between us all, we kind of convinced Dave to reunite F-Bomb Records, and now we're all kind of part of it. And help out and do what we can. And Dave's a cool guy. He does really hit the pavement and look out for you and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, he does, because I know we booked this interview like a couple months ago.
Oh.
It
He
just
doesn't tell me until the day before, so
That's when I usually find out too. So
he's like, "Oh, here's a link for this." I'm like, "What's this?" "Oh, okay, cool."
yeah, I'll get a text message and it'll be like, "Hey, are you going to be around on this date? Because Dave sent us this for this time." And I'm like, I can be."
No, I mean, we booked it months ago, and then I looked at the calendar, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" Because like months ago, it kind of seems like it's gonna be forever till this day comes, and then I
And
looked
then
at
there
the
it is.
calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was partially my fault, and then I was like, "Oh, I gotta send them the link." So when it comes to playing shows, do you guys have any stories about any crazy stories or fun stories about playing shows, whether it's preparation, anything like that happens up there?
Oh boy.
There's so many stories. What kind of story do you want? There's so many stories, like great stories, like bad situation. Like, what kind of story do you want? We got it all.
Like the
What-
promises,
what-
the
Whatever
terrible.
you want to share.
Okay. I would say one of my most interesting stage experiences. We were booked to do a party. And when I booked it, when I talked to the person, like, we agreed upon what was going to be there, what was going to be provided. So we agreed on a dollar amount and everything based on what would be provided, what we had to bring, all of that good stuff. And we get there and there's a stage and there's a PA and that's it. They didn't have any microphone stands or anything. So there was a canopy that was on top of the stage, and we ended up having to take the microphone cables and hook them up through the canopy. So while the guys
Duct
are
tape.
singing their backing vocals, you've got these microphones swaying in the air, and they're trying to like get the microphone while playing guitar. And yeah,
That's a fun one.
yeah. So if you can just visualize a canopy and a stage, two microphone cables hanging down, just bobbing, blowing in the breeze. Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, that was a very interesting experience.
Then didn't they want us to play like an extra like 2 hours or something too?
Yes.
That-
And
that
then they
was
wanted
just
us to play longer than what was
very
agreed upon.
Poorly planned thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, nothing like you having a set list ready and then, oh, can you play another hour?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, another 15 or 20 minutes, sure, why not? We're feeling great, but this is like another 2 hours I think they wanted us to play, and it's like, well, we can repeat this set like 3 more times.
For the dollar amount that keeps going up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was an interesting one.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's one I've never heard. Like, that's one story that you will only hear it here.
Yeah, and it's like I have my own stand, I have my own microphone, so like my stuff was fine, but watching my bass player and him trying to sing the backing vocals while trying to get the right side of the microphone while the wind's blowing and this microphone's just bopping around.
Yeah, because they're hanging straight down, and the stage was not a very good stage. So every time somebody moved, the whole stage would move a little bit. So the mics would end up just swinging back and forth.
So
And
the
it's
stage
just like,
just felt like a trampoline with these microphones
whatever.
going everywhere.
I think I took one to the face.
It was just one of those things that we laughed about afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that initial, like, what the fuck? And then, okay, we're going to get through this. And then afterwards, oh my God.
Yeah.
You could use that for music video.
Right. I wish we would have had video of that, because people don't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh. And hey, it would be something good to use for music video.
Right. Exactly.
Oh.
So when it comes to the live shows, how do you guys put together the set list?
I actually kind of take over that.
No.
I try to make sure that we don't play similar songs back to back. Try to make sure that we don't play too many songs that are in the same key back to back. And then I try to make sure that there's some like good rockers to start with, maybe a slow one, then you bring it back up and rock a little bit, and then maybe another slow one, and then close with a couple rockers again. So there's kind of a system that you develop over the years of how to write those.
Jim, I'll kick it right back up to you.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. I wanted to ask you guys about the song "Bombs Away" because I really, really like that song quite a bit, and I was wondering if there
Damn
was
it.
any particular stories behind it. Yeah, take that, Angel.
No, I was gonna say I like that one too. So tonight we
Well, then
both like the
find
same
another one that
song.
you like on there.
Find another
Yeah,
one. Listen
like-
to what I have to deal with all the time. Huh?
Remember, dude, I'm the one who does the social media announcements, and there was a reason why that was the backing song on the Instagram announcement.
Damn it, you got me on that one. You had
Hey,
to,
that's
you
all
had to
right.
say you like it first.
Dude, good minds think alike, dude. It's all good, my friend. But what can you tell us about that song? Is there any kind of a story behind its creation? Because I feel like there was a small reaction to you guys when we brought it up.
I don't know. The song is like, it's kind of about nothing. I mean, I don't have like a whole like backstory to it. It's not
Sure.
based on an experience, but then again, it's based on a whole bunch of experiences kind of all thrown together.
And it's kind of about a failing relationship.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely about something, but I mean it's not necessarily based on something specific. It's definitely about a failed relationship where like one person's ready to just throw in the towel, the other person's either like not aware that it's over or something like that, where they're kind of like, well shit, I didn't know that. And the other person's like, boom, here it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the lyrics, the music. I wrote that over the course of like a couple of months, actually, music wise. And usually I don't tend to do that. I usually tend to, just kind of bang it out. But that one just kept morphing and evolving. It was a really fun one to put together. And I think I actually had like two different versions of lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and we just kind of picked the better one, and went with it. So yeah, it's a really fun song.
I took your lyrics and then I just melded them together to what I thought made sense.
Yeah. It's great.
Nice. Is that a song that's also currently in the set? If we were to see you play live,
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, on. So with us, being just over the halfway point of 2025. So far, how has 2025 been going for you? And at the moment, can you tell us about what your current plans are for 2025 to close it out, as far as what you're able to announce?
So what we're able to announce is that we are going to do an official album release party. That is the plan, is to do an official
We haven't
album release party.
haven't done that yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't had a good opportunity to do that yet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love those.
Would the idea for that also to be like at home, like at home base, like in Washington?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, yeah. There's probably going to be like a whole laser show, and it's going to be a thing. So
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We'll definitely try to get it on video, like the whole thing.
Lasers, yeah.
I think that'll be epic.
Lasers.
And then we'll probably use some of that footage for future videos and things too. So, but yeah, it should be pretty fun. And 2025, like as a whole so far, has been
It's been great.
it's been cool. It's kind of a roller coaster. Like it seems like, oh, there's nothing happened, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 like all of this stuff goes on. It's
We
like,
got a new bass player who I think he's officially played 6 shows with us now.
Yep.
Maybe 6 shows. So brand new bass player. I got to open for 2 bands that I used to listen to when I was in high school. So it was awesome to be support for the Dolly Rots and Go Betty Go.
Oh,
I got to
nice.
open.
Yeah.
I got to open for 2 bands that I used to listen to in high school when we opened for Faster Pussycat and LA Guns.
Okay, well that tells you the difference and the spread there. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our
That's
second
awesome.
time opening for the Dolly Rots, so that was rad.
Oh, very cool. I've never been able to see them, but I've always heard great things about when they perform. And
They're
me
great.
and me with the Guns and the Faster camps, like we go way back. So like I love all those guys. Like
Yeah.
Ace and I from Guns are particularly tight. We've been really close homies for many years now. But
Nice.
Tammy's always treated me great. I love Chad to death, and I mean,
Yep.
Slim Tender is Slim Tender. Danny is not exactly from what I like to call Earth.
Right. No, yeah. And quite a few years ago, Danny and I used to get in a lot of trouble.
Nice.
Yeah, it was funny. The first time that we opened for them, it was at a place in Seattle that's no longer here, but it was called Studio 7. And he told me, he was like, if you cannot find me, I'm somewhere with Danny getting into trouble. And I was like, oh shit. Just he straight up gave me the disclaimer, and I was like, oh no.
Love me some Slim Tender, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And also in that same like bass playing world, I mean, Johnny is Johnny. I mean, everybody loves Johnny Martin. I mean,
Yep.
And I love like just the fact that Johnny is just down to play no matter like what the band is really. I mean, it's so awesome, watching him, playing with not Kimberly. Tiffany. He was doing it. He was doing his thing with Tiffany.
Right.
He played a show at the Whiskey A Go Go, actually with a really good friend of mine as well, in Michael Grace from the Misfits. And there's a lot of here and there when it comes to Michael. I don't take me personally. Michael and I go way back. We're incredibly tight. He's never done me wrong. There's a certain amount of crazy and a little bit of stupid that happens when it comes to him. But the one thing I can say is that the headlines aren't correct. But I will be honest, that's conversations that I have had with him and his former manager. And it wasn't a former manager because of the negativity. It was just, it was just time. His manager was looking to do some other projects, pay attention, really try to spend time off the road with his family because his kids were really starting to grow up and stuff like that. So, and those are all conversations that I had openly with him where I was like, Michael and Arturo, Michael needs to figure out where Michael Graves ends and Michael Emanuel begins, because they can't keep being the same person, because that's how he's getting into trouble and his shows are becoming a little bit trickier. But as far as going to shows, I'm a old school like Misfits guy. I'm a huge Danzig nerd as well. And it's like, but anyway, not to drift too far off a point, I just love watching, Johnny be Johnny and play with all these amazing bands. I love the Chelsea Smiles. I thought that was just one of the best bands, and I really wish they'd been able to continue on longer. But it's great just watching Johnny be Johnny. And we had Sean Duncan on the show late last year, or either late last year or early this year. It was around the release of the new record, and it was really cool getting to talk with Sean, because you go back to talking about Odin times, and the one of the funnier stories that he told us was when he was talking about how like they got this certain amount of obviously attention being in the decline of Western civilization. But the funny thing is, they got all this attention when the movie came out. And the funny thing is, the band had actually already broken up before the movie came out.
Right.
I saw Odin because they were playing at the Rainbow when Michael Monroe was there just a couple months ago with Faster Pussycat. They were on that bill.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I flew to LA for that because I'm like, I want to see Michael Monroe.
He was
Did a
doing
little-
he was doing a
did a
series
little-
of shows on the East Coast.
Yeah. Went to LA for a little rock and roll vacation.
There you go. As
Yeah.
you should have. Angel and I were very fortunate to get brought in by some friends of ours that were playing the whiskey, and they're like, we want you guys to bring us out and introduce us and have a great time. And we were like, let's go. I was like, hey, Angel, you got any plans for November? Yeah, we do now. So that was a really, really cool experience because I'd never been to the whiskey until that time. Same with the Rainbow. So, we got to nerd out with the Lemmy statue and, pay our respects and have a great time at the whiskey for Kickin' Valentina. And then not long before the show had happened, they added onto the bill some really dear friends of ours in Illusions of Grandeur. So we got to see a few of our good friends. So that was definitely a thing. But yeah, I could see you vanishing into the abyss with Slim Tender. I can picture that happening.
Yeah.
When it comes to the end of this year, and obviously, we're going into next year, and I'm sure you guys have things on your radar and things like that. And of course, there's going to be plenty of things you're not able to talk about. But what I'm kind of getting at for this one is like, when it comes to 2026, what are currently some of your goals for the band?
Touring.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nationally and internationally.
Internationally, right on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where do we want to go?
Me personally, I would love to go to Mexico or South America, but as a band, we're talking about Europe.
Probably starting with the UK and then move over to the mainland.
Or South America.
I would love to tour South America.
It's actually really interesting because like with different radio airplays, we actually have a really solid fan base in South America.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm like, let's go.
You're gonna need a Spanish translator for South America, and coincidentally, I'm available.
And you're coincidentally 100% fluent too?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Because I speak very un poquito. So yes, I would need.
Está bien. Yo hablo mucho español.
See? Bien. Perfecto.
Good. Now got me another gig.
You're hired.
Taco Bell?
No. Oh my God, no.
I did drive Dave, so I guess I can drive the band.
Oh.
Hey, there we go.
Unless Dave talked him out of it on how scary it was driving with me. But I was trying to scare him. Yeah, that's different. I was trying to scare him.
You're from Jersey, so I mean, how bad can you be?
Well, he did take a fare all the way down to Baltimore, and then he came over to my restaurant to say hi and have breakfast.
Perfect.
And I got you to the airport safely in LA. So
that you did. You
Okay,
sure
well,
did.
here's the important question for you, Angel.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Tamales. What kind of tamales do you like? This is important.
Oh, I failed on that one.
Just say hot.
Hot.
You did just fail on that one. Okay.
Thanks, Jay.
I don't do apologies.
I don't either. Not very well, so it's all good.
Oh gosh, I'm glad none of my exes are watching. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, if we do like a whole Latin America thing and we hit Mexico, tamales are going to be an important thing. So
Yep.
priorities.
Yeah.
Chorizo and tamales. Just saying.
Just putting together the meal period itinerary.
Yes.
Exactly.
I
Yes.
should go on the writer.
Traditional Chex Mix, please.
What do we drink respectively?
Respectfully, it's usually just water, but after a show, a couple beers, maybe a couple shots of tequila.
All right.
But before a show, always just water. I never drink till I get off stage, unless somebody brings me a shot on stage. Then I'll do the shot on stage. But definitely tequila.
All right.
And
How
I
about
don't
you,
drink
Speaking of
lemon.
How about you, my guy?
Water, Red Bull, and coffee.
Nice. I'm that way too. I'm a terrible hydrator. I'm really bad at drinking water. Like I like it just fine, but like my wife is way more into that. Like she crushes Waterville and she's always trying to get me to drink more. And I'm a really bad hydrator. But energy drinks at coffee, I'll just go absolutely batty all over that.
Yeah. That's it for me. I quit drinking about 5 years ago. So,
Oh, okay.
and that's better for everyone in the world.
Especially everyone in the band.
Oh, poor Danny.
Yeah, I know.
Nice. That's awesome. When it comes to plans for future music, one, do you like to put your songs together in a way that would allow for an overall larger release? Do you like putting out individual singles to keep people aware of the band and that there is always consistent music leading up to that? And when you do start thinking about writing for new records, how do you like the gaps between releases to play out? Obviously, it's kind of to each his own. You know, things get in the way, things can happen, band lineup changes, so on and so forth.
Right,
So many different
right.
things can be a thing. But how do you look at those various scenarios?
So in the past, we've always either done EPs or we've done full album releases. But as a band, we were talking about trying to do more of the hip, release a song here, release a song there, here a song, there a song, everywhere a song.
Well, it's all changing and it's all trending in that direction. You know, I think we'll always still put out like a collection of songs as hard copies of some kind, just because we have fans like Angel that would like things like that. Over his head. No, but because it's trending so much in that way, it's like I was thinking about taking 2026 and trying to do a monthly challenge of writing and recording and releasing a song every month for the whole year. See what happens.
And it's like me personally, I really like the idea of collections. An example, when we released our EP Kiss This, you know, it was an EP, so we had the cute little CD and everything, but then we also did panties, and on the panties they said Kiss This. And then there was a song on the album that was called Last Call, so then we did little shot glasses. So I always like to do collections and merchandise that relates to the album that we're releasing. So
Nice.
it'll be interesting to transition into here a song, there a song, because I like to do a whole release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
right
Jay,
on.
do you got $5?
Huh?
Do I
Jay,
have
do you got $5?
$5? Sure.
Good, so you can buy me a shot glass.
That's sweet.
Yay!
I like my shot glasses too. And considering that last call is kind of a trademark phrase that we use on this show, that seems very apropos.
Oh, then you need them.
Yeah.
You need those.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
That's a good idea. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was just going to say, since we're on the topic, where can merch be found?
Babyandthenobodies.com.
Okay, nice and simple, right to the site.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a cute little button that says merch. You click on it and you buy stuff. Merch.
Yep. And, you know, you can buy the shirts. You can buy the shot glass.
Panties.
I don't think the panties are
Yeah.
there.
Do you need to get
Nah,
panties?
panties are not on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know.
No, we got panties.
We only
Damn
had
it.
it in
You
the-
do?
Okay.
Damn, now you got me wanting to check the website again.
They're not on the website.
Okay, well,
But you can buy skate decks.
yeah, we have skate decks.
Yep.
And
Angel,
Because
you
winter's
have
coming.
We have condoms too, but you can only get those at shows.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you got to practice safe sex, damn it.
Well,
Angel,
no, okay, so
dog tags and
You
stickers
hound.
and all kinds of shit. Keychains.
every bottle openers to go with the shot glasses for last call.
Yeah.
Collections.
Do you
Tank
ever
tops.
think about doing? Do you ever think about doing like a bundle with the shot glass or?
We do.
Sure,
I do that at shows all the time. So that's something I usually do at shows.
Yeah, and we've toyed with the idea of getting some sort of a container and, you know, like a lunchbox or something like that, and just fill it up with stuff and sell it for like $50 or something.
We've
like
also
that.
talked about getting like little ammo containers because of bombs away, and you know,
Pants, yeah.
bombs away, ammo can, calling it like a little like a survival pack. You got your shot glass, your bottle opener, your rubbers, you know, survivor.
Hey, I mean, you do have a song called "Bombs Away," so
Right, right.
for condoms, for you know what, for condoms, kings and queens.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Little baby and the nobodies, like playing card decks.
I keep telling Dave I want lipstick because I always wear red lipstick. I want lipstick.
Branded.
I want baby and nobody's lipstick.
I would look into like maybe something like one of the cosmetics, you know, places like something like Cursed. So they did a collaboration with friends of mine in a band called Vampires Everywhere, and they did like a red eyeshadow pen, like thick smudge pencil for Vampires Everywhere. So something like that, since they already do a little bit when it comes to, you know, working with bands and stuff like that. You know, that might be a potential, you know, email that you guys can send.
I would love that. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
I'd love that because think about it. You can get your panties, you can get your condoms, you can get your lipstick, you can get everything at a Baby and the Nobody show.
There can be a hidden compartment that has divorce papers inside. Like,
Exactly. It goes in the survival box. Bomb it away, baby.
I was thinking about one of them leather paddles that says aggressive.
Yes.
You and your fraternity paddles, Angel. I swear to God,
Dude,
there's so many. Well, there's all these guitars on the wall behind them, and you need like a wall of just like slap me paddles.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a song called "Aggressive," so it's not my fault. I didn't write the song.
No, you just.
I'm not blaming you. Now you're saying no. Okay, so now it's our fault because we wrote the song.
The next
I love the fact that it's like it's not your fault. Well, I don't know. It kind of is.
And then in the next one, some of the lyrics are "I'll hunt you down, I'll tie you up." So that goes with the paddle that says aggressive.
Oh, there you go. So it's just what we need. Just what you guys need, Baby and the Nobody's furry cuffs.
Oh yeah.
Leopard.
How come I never thought of that?
They have to
Different
be leopard,
colors.
Though. I
got gold ones, black ones.
Leopard, just leopard.
Just leopard.
Just leopard.
I do got the leopard shirt to go with it.
And then put some rhinestones on the furry cuffs.
You know what? This is good marketing for Valentine's Day.
Right?
I know.
Or what the hell? Christmas. You don't gotta wait that long. You can just do it for Christmas.
It comes with a disclaimer: handcuff key never included.
Right.
Not in the survival box.
That's a scavenger hunt.
Right.
Nice job, Jay.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know a lot, but I know a little. And
yeah, right. You know a lot more than what you're saying.
Hush you. No, honestly, but no, when it does come to merchandise stuff, like I enjoy those conversations because I'm kind of like the same way, like, you know, with what we do. Like you know, like Angel and I kind of take advantage of like, you know, our assets, and like my friend Ron, who works with us when we do live events like M3, his you know, his journalism company works with me and Angel when we do a lot of stuff together, but he's also like a very good graphic designer. So like,
Right.
you know, he'll put together things and like send me, you know, pictures. He'll print them out as like 8x10s that I can have on like the merch table. You know, we've had a couple of like fans of the show who have sent in like different like artwork. Like they sent me a photo once of the back of my battle jacket. I have a Metal Summit battle vest, and it was a picture because I was getting ready to go and do a TMS show, so it was like I took a picture of my jacket on the back seat of my car with the laminate, like, "Hey, come find us, we're gonna be here," and they did like a bloody like rimming around the edge of the photo, and I sent it over to Ron. I was like, "Dude, print me out a like." Don't have to go crazy, but print me out a handful of these because I really, really like them. But little stuff like that, you know, we have like little packs of like photos of the host with like guitar picks. We had them with like rubber bracelets for a while, but we've sold out of those. But I like to have like the little packs, you know, I like photos of the guys that we can like sign if people want or just for whatever. But like shirts are our most consistent thing. But I love having little like knickknacks and stuff like that. I had a small set of Metal Summit coasters at one point, and our friend Saren, she and her husband Chris have a company called Twisted Vines that specialize in like horror decor. But they made me a bunch of Metal Summit like old school punk rock patches, like the ones that are on the canvas that are very like battle vest, you know, zombie stitched, as I like to call it, like the Frankenstein stitching.
We had some like that years ago, and we sold through them, and I have not been able to get more like patches. Like we sold through patches. We need to do another run of bandanas because like we had bandanas at one point, and we've sold through bandanas I don't know how many times.
Just having a hard time finding somebody that'll do them the way I want them. So
But for me though, it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things. If I go to a show, I like the little kitschy merch versus just like a t-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like all that like little stuff. So that's why I'm like, what can we have? You know?
Yeah. I just want the full print bandanas instead of the ones that have their like the actual real bandana stuff on them.
Yeah.
Like Festive Pussycat.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you know.
There's a lot of that kind of stuff that I like too. Like, I mean, if I see a T-shirt that I really like, I'm absolutely going to get it, like no questions asked, because you know, I'll buy them. Most of my shirts, as you can tell, they end up on the wrong side of a pair of scissors anyway. So like that's how
so do mine.
You know, I'll definitely like chop things up when it comes to that. But I do fancy myself like a knick-knack shopper. I do love exploring like the knickknacks that are on people's tables, you know, whether it be because also my day job is in a restaurant, like as a waiter and as a bartender. So like things like bottle openers, like every now and then I come across bands that sell like the full bottle openers, you know, like the actual long, like flat ones.
Yeah.
And I always, you know, get excited when I come across those because, you know, especially in my industry, like some of them go away just as fast as you have them and stuff. And it's like wine keys. Like you know, there's always 18 wine keys in the glove box of a car, but then never in your work bag when you need them.
Yep.
Right.
But like, yeah, I definitely fancy myself like a knick-knack shopper. So things like shot glasses, little cool things like that I'll usually always at least stop and look, you know. And see if it's for me, for sure. But Angel, my friend, let me kick it back up to you for a little bit there, my guy. Metal Summoners, just to let you guys know and remind you guys, you know, as always, stay active. Any questions, comments, any curiosities that you want to ask Baby and the Nobodies, don't be shy. They're right here to answer all of your questions and anything you want to know about their music as well as what they've got coming up along with the tours. Again, don't be shy. We love your guys' interactions.
Try me.
What's your favorite guitar?
Oh shit.
That's you.
I don't know. I actually have. I mean, guitars that I own, I have several that I play regularly and play at shows regularly. I guess like right now I'm actually playing one that I built, but I built it after like a 62 Tele Deluxe. So it's kind of a, it's a Tele shape and it's real pretty.
He used to be a Les Paul only guy. Used to be.
Yeah, used to be a Les Paul only guy. I don't know.
He's evolved.
I just can't afford the ones that I want. So, but yeah, Les Paul's, Tellys. I like Strats. I'm a guitar guy. I don't know.
Do you prefer Elvis or the Beatles?
Elvis.
Elvis.
Favorite Misfits and Dancing albums?
Oh shit. I don't know. Static Age.
What else you got?
I mean,
What do you like most about being a musician?
Okay, so for me, what I love most about being a musician is being on stage. Period. Performing for others.
I'd have to say my interactions with people at shows, whether they enjoyed the music that I created or not, I just love to interact with them and get their reactions. And then I also absolutely love when kids
Yes.
are interested.
Yes.
And especially when kids do things like tell me that, oh, I'm learning how to play guitar or things like that. I absolutely love it. And I will talk to them for as long as they want me to.
One of my favorite things, speaking of kids, is whenever we play like festivals, there's always little kids bouncing around. And I always think it's great when there's like a little girl in the audience because they always get a kick out of the fact that I'm a female in a band with a bunch of guys. So that for me is always
power.
Yeah, that for me is always endearing when the little girls are like, that's a girl on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
when it comes to, do you guys ever test songs live to see how fans react?
yes. Yes.
Constantly.
Yes. And then sometimes they go on the shelf after that. So yes.
No, that's a good way to do it. I mean, that's how it used to be done before the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. There was one a couple years ago that I really, really, really liked, and he was kind of on the fence about it. And then we did it at a show, and he was like, "See, I told you." And I was like, "All right, on the shelf it goes." So yeah.
It's a B-side of something now, probably.
Not yet. Not yet.
At what point do you decide, okay, the song is done, nothing else needs to be done?
That is a trick question because there is no point in time when that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter how many times you've recorded it, doesn't matter how many records it's been on. It can always be better, and it's always going to change. The more you play it live, the more it's going to change. And it always is going to.
Yeah, like one of our songs, it's called Love Struck. I recently changed an itty bitty little part of the melody line going into the chorus.
Yeah.
And that song's been recorded. We've been playing that song for a couple of years, and I recently went, I want to do something different. So they're never done.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to your 10-year-old self?
Run away. To my 10-year-old self, I would actually say, hey, when you're like 15, this dude's going to come up to you and offer you something. Tell him no.
I would tell my 10-year-old self to keep going.
Yeah, power through.
Keep going.
Keep doing it. Realize that you're in love with something, and it's something that you can share with everybody in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, my 10-year-old self was singing Madonna and Toni Braxton and the Spice Girls. So that was 10-year-old me.
The advice I would have given my 10-year-old self:
We just did
fuck
that.
it, escape, go to the Guns N' Roses show, and deal with the consequences later.
Right. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Always.
Yep. I should have snuck out going to the damn Guns N' Roses show.
You should have. It was worth it.
It would have been. Jay, we didn't forget about you.
Oh, I went through bad. So many mistakes. I think probably I feel like and I know it's never too late to learn, and I'm constantly still working on that now, but I just wish that I had taken the time to genuinely just simply learn more skills, like just little things, like whether it be a little better at the computer, maybe it be a little better editing, a little bit better, maybe graphic design, or, paying more attention to my bass playing then, as opposed to when I got more into it later, it's just little things like that. I just wish that I paid more attention to just more overall skills, because even secondary stuff, can help, whether it be even if I still had my regular day job of waiting and bartending, which I love, I love interacting with people that way, but maybe a little less strain on on the family or bills, if it was hey, but you have this skill in maybe voiceover work, or again, in maybe graphic design, where there's these little side gigs that you can keep doing and submitting that bring in a little something, even if it doesn't become the main focus, but just the ability to just have secondary skills that are polished.
Yeah.
Learn things.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It might be a little too late to be a quality blacksmith, but
it's never too late to learn that.
More lube, huh?
Oh, that's gotta be our guy, Bobby. God, Bobby, you're too much, brother. That's one of our former co-hosts of the show, but we've always considered the Metal Summit a fraternity. You're always a member. You're always
Nice.
Yeah.
And do we have more questions? I can't read that itty bitty little print. Or is it just comments?
It's mostly Bobby, rocking out and loving stuff like conversations about blacksmith. Oh, there you go. There's a good one from Brian. That'll be fun.
Okay, so how personal do you want to get? Okay, so he had a kidney and a pancreas transplant 2 years ago. So that would be as close as he came. Well, actually, he's been closer to death than that, but
I've actually died.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. You did die.
1993, I OD'd on heroin and cocaine, and I died for 3 minutes and quit heroin.
He doesn't do cocaine now.
That one just came to an end a little later than the other.
Right. But that was the beginning of some real major health issues that the thing that Rebecca just mentioned was caused by. So I ended up being diabetic for 35 years and just got a pancreas transplant 2 years ago and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. So now we're ready to tour. He's got new body parts. Let's go.
Yep.
Game on.
It's going to be quite the memoirs.
Right. Right. And I have not come close to death. So I got nothing. Hey.
Yeah, but his answer was pretty solid coverage for both of you.
Yeah.
Yep. What else we got?
Yeah, that seems about all we got from me. Double check, because I always seem to miss something.
Now Angel's like, I don't know if I want to go to South America with her.
Oh, hell yeah, I do. I've never been to South America. Hell, I've never been south of Nashville.
Update that passport, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get the damn thing first.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I have one that's just sitting collecting dust, so it needs to go somewhere.
Yep. Me too.
Or make sure that it's still valid in case you need to renew it.
Oh, it is.
I don't know how you got to renew those things.
Mine's good still.
I actually just renewed mine. It was pretty simple.
I never got one yet, so I got to start that.
Yeah. I got one. So I got all kinds of stamps from the UK and Italy and the UK again. And
Craziest thing. Okay. What's the craziest thing that you've seen on stage?
oh, this band?
No. What? Do you mean in general or with this band? I'm joking.
I mean, like, craziest thing I've seen on stage. I might have to think about that one for a minute. I mean, I've played some pretty big shows, so like, there's always, people in various stages of undress or various things that they're doing to someone else, and let's see, played a show in Texas one time where a dude rolled a motorcycle out into the crowd. That was kind of cool. Shit, I don't know.
Craziest thing that I've had happen to me on stage. We were playing down here in Olympia, and I had a gal grab the back of my thighs, and she motorboated my lady bits while I was singing. That's the weirdest thing that I've had happen on stage. It was very interesting.
That's one story I've never heard.
Yeah, she literally just like grabbed and pulled, and I was like, whoa, as I'm singing.
Kept singing though.
I did keep singing. Yes, I did.
And nobody accused you of lip syncing.
No.
Gosh, Brian.
I don't know.
Any confessions?
I think we just got one.
Yeah.
Any confessions? I confess that I like my new album.
Absolutely. I'll confess that I did the artwork for it.
Nice.
I'll confess that I told him that I wanted pink as the accent color, and that if we did vinyl, it had to be pink vinyl. And there's 2 variations, and both of them are pink vinyl.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, we have one sitting right here. Oh. Which version is this? Ooh, this is okay. So I affectionately call this one the dirty one because it's hot pink and black. And then the angelic version of the record is baby pink with hot pink accents.
Nice.
So there's a good version and a bad version.
They're both bad versions.
Probably.
I've never heard of a bad version.
You're not looking hard enough.
Right.
I set myself up.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, 100% for sure. Metal Summoners, on that note, we are going to call last call. It is last call for alcohol. Any final questions, comments, anything that you do want to pump in? Just like I said before, this is your last opportunity to do it. You guys are awesome. As always, great interaction. You guys are total rock stars, but also out of respect for their time, we don't want to eat up too much of their evening, especially with like the time difference and everything like that. We are going to rock out for a couple minutes longer, but it is that time for anything final that you guys want to ask. So we definitely want to give you guys that opportunity, but understand that you are now on limited time. But one of the things that we definitely want to make sure that we circle back around to is when it comes to, we talked at the beginning of the interview about, like, you know, Rebecca, your, you know, feelings and involvement in this current record and how much more of yourself you put into it.
Yeah.
Now, both of you, for your own different respective reasons, when you watch and look at the progression of how Baby and the Nobodies has gone from record to record, how have you seen the trajectory and how have you watched the maturity of the band?
Deep. That's a good one.
We had to get some kind of serious question in here.
Larry King.
Well, I can definitely say that the very first EP that we put out was basically a Baby and the Nobodies that was a kind of almost a punk rock band. And I can definitely see that, you know, the songwriting has matured, the musicianship has matured, and you know, I'm going to say the subject matter of the songs has probably matured a little bit too.
But the lyrics are still definitely bratty.
But yeah,
Still very
at
bratty.
the same time, yeah, the bratty. It's just a mature brat.
Mhm.
Anything to add to that?
I have more input and there's less fighting, obviously, because I have more input. So that's matured.
Yeah, that's
Bratty.
That's what I said about maturity.
No, for sure. Absolutely. When you're looking at this current record and the ability it has to work in with those tours, like playing with bands like the Dolly Rots, you know, stylistically is really, really a good match for that. When you're looking at tours you want to do or tours that you want to be a part of, do you look specifically for stylistic matches, or do you like the ability to maybe be that slightly different band on the bill?
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. We definitely like to be the slightly different band on the bill. And that works both ways. Sometimes it's a good thing and works in our favor, and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, it just kind of depends on what the bill is. But
Like one example of that, and it was one of our I would say earlier shows, is we were asked to open for the Mentors. And a lot of people thought that we were insane for taking that show. And a lot of people were asking me if I was familiar with their catalog. And I was like, yeah. And that's a show that we didn't make sense on. But after we played the show, like all the guys were great.
yeah,
And
it's a
they-
kick-ass show. It was
yeah.
a really fun show.
Yeah, they
So,
thanked
yeah.
us for playing it. And it was one of those things where they even said that like they were surprised that a female lead took the show. And it was like, well, you know, why?
Yeah, why
You
not?
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that was one of those where people were like, what are you doing? You know?
Right.
But like it's rock and roll. So
I'd love to see you guys play a show with the band Twin Temple. I just think that would be really, really interesting and a lot of fun, because like their visual show is very much not your guys' visual show, but
Yeah.
musically they're kind of doo-wop, satanic doo-wop that they do because they have that ability to be, punky and poppy and like, and a lot of that like psychobilly feel to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I do think you guys could actually complement each other on.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah. Oh yeah. We played with psychobilly bands, rockabilly bands, like yeah. Yeah, and it's always a fun mix. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've always been a big like necromantics guy, and
Me too.
Yeah.
I love them.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
and of course, they that brought me into the horror pops, when Kim was doing that with his wife and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, like,
Yeah.
all of that is like definitely cool. I'm a big Coffin Cats guy.
Me too.
Love
love them.
everything. I love everything that Vic does. I think
Yeah.
I think that's like super duper awesome. But yeah, I think the ability for that kind of a show, I think would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, like I love the Coffin Cats, and like one thing I would love to do, I also dabble in pinup modeling. I don't do as much of it as I used to, but I've done my fair share of pinup modeling and car shows. I would love to be booked to play at Viva Las Vegas. It's this massive car show that they do at the Orleans in Vegas. And I think it would be rad to get booked to do something like that because that's a lot of like rockabilly,
Yeah,
psychobilly.
that would be the funnest car show we'd ever played.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing to get booked to play Viva. Just putting that out to the universe, just like Mexico and South America.
I'll call Tom.
I think
Just
that.
putting it out there.
Yeah, I went.
Argentina.
Oh, there you go, Argentina. They
Huh?
can they can play with they can play with our buddy Ari.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the front man for Steven Adler's band.
Oh,
And
cool.
he also just became the new lead singer for the band Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Sweet.
I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully catching him the Sweet because when it comes to Ari's tone, I really look forward to hearing, what Ballroom Blitz sounds like with Ari's
That'd be yeah.
Ballroom Blitz sung by Axl Rose. No, definitely love that. Angel, let me kick it back up to you, my friend, to see if there's anything new on the board as we do our final spin around.
There needs to be a horror, punkability, rockabilly, psychobility fest.
Yes,
Yes.
agreed.
Yeah, just don't call Eddie Trunk to host the damn thing.
They wouldn't take him.
Can you imagine if that fest happened in New Orleans too? Just saying.
Hey, I would definitely be there.
I would be there too.
I'd be there too.
I'd hopefully
Voodoo
be playing
fest.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting the hell out of Jersey, yeah, I'll go anywhere.
Right on.
Even Washington State in the wintertime, that would be fun.
It's probably not as bad as Jersey in the winter. So yeah. I mean, unless
I
you're up
love
in the
snow.
mountains or something.
I love the
Yeah.
snow. I gotta have snow, ice, and fun.
Yeah, so like we usually get some snow like end of January, beginning of February, but it's usually nothing significant. Sometimes it throws us off and we get, 2 feet and we don't know what to do. Nobody here knows what to do. Hell, nobody knows how to drive in it if it's just snowing and the roads are wet.
They don't know how to drive if it's sunny either.
Oh, they don't know how to drive if it rains either.
True.
We're in Washington, so they just don't know how to drive. Anyway.
Same thing in Jersey.
a new T-shirt idea. New Jersey, drive safe.
You know what? I seen a one shirt that says "I love New Jersey." I gave it the middle finger. I love Jersey, but I'm not going to wear a damn T-shirt that says it.
Right.
It's an inner love.
Yeah.
It's a very deep down, secluded inner love.
Very, very.
Yeah, I feel the love when I'm driving through the tolls.
Oh yeah.
You're a one-man belief system on that one, sir.
What's this say?
I feel nothing but shame going through those tolls sometimes.
Well, I mean, I got Easy Pass. I just love speeding through it.
Fair enough.
favorite punk band, hardcore band, arena rock band, golf band.
My God.
Damn, that's a good question. Well, you
I'll-
could pick one or two.
Okay, so arena rock band.
Like Def Leppard.
I know. I was gonna say I'd probably go Def Leppard.
Yeah, probably Def Leppard.
Yeah. I would love to see Whitesnake. I know that's not the question, but I would love to see Whitesnake.
I'd love to see Whitesnake again with Adrian and Vivian.
Yeah.
And as far as like favorite goth band, I don't know. Typo Negative kind of flirts with the goth scene, so I would say Typo Negative for me.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Some people still call them metal, and I'm like, no, for me, they're more on the goth side. So I'd say,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
also
but people-
on Eyes
people-
fans too. So.
Well, people lumped the Cure in with goth
Yeah.
in the 80s.
people still do.
I love the Cure, so you know.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're just a punk band anyway. Yeah.
And for me, favorite punk band, honestly, like Blondie was considered a punk band, so I'm gonna go with Blondie for favorite punk band.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd have to say like New York Dolls, the Heartbreakers,
Mm-hmm.
the Sex Pistols.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
punk. We might as well go real punk, right? So.
Yeah.
Hardcore band, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, not really a hardcore guy myself either. So, I don't know, Lamb of God maybe.
They're good.
Yeah, they're damn good.
Yeah, I saw them last year with a group of my friends. One of my friends had an extra ticket, and I was like, sure, why not? Let's go. I'll experience it. And it was Lamb of God, Mastodon, and then Carrie King. It was a really good show.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, one of my girlfriend that I was hanging out with at the show, she wanted to go in the pit during Lamb of God, and I just looked at her like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm not really a pit person, and she was like, "Let's go!" And I'm just like after 2 Modelo's, I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." So we like linked arms, ran through, did the circle twice. We came out, we're like, "Yeah,
no bruises, no scars.
yeah,
You weren't in the pit.
yeah." We were. It was. TJ and I made our round. We did great. She drugged me through it. We were fabulous.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, punk band for me, it's always going to be the Misfits. Same with you guys. I'm not the world's biggest hardcore guy. I mean, I saw Harley Flanagan. So like as far as traditional old school hardcore, I mean, I guess I'll say like Harley, you know, / the Cro-Mags, because I did enjoy myself. You know, he was a lot of fun to watch, but that one's not like majorly my scene, but I respect a lot of those bands. I'm honestly more into like what they call like the post-hardcore, like kind of the new American hardcore stuff with bands like Escape the Fate. I like them quite a bit. So like for bands that use hardcore, I'd probably use a band like Escape the Fate because they're just more my style. Arena rock for me, it's always going to be Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And goth band, like I said, you know, I love Typo Negative. I'm a huge Typo Negative guy, so that's absolutely my answer. But also, I'm a big 69 Eyes fan, and you know, for me, they
Yeah.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
fall into
Yeah.
that category. I'm definitely a big nerd for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, for sure. Angel, is there anything final on the board there, my friend?
Nope.
Absolutely, and anything final from yourself, my guy?
Nope.
Hey, nah,
I
no.
just want, I mean, I definitely want to go to Washington State.
Not South America.
He wants to go to
South America too. Yes, South America too.
He wants to go to
South
Washington.
America, Mexico, Argentina, Chile, Brazil.
Yeah.
You got to figure out your tamales first.
Nice.
That definitely got there.
Come see Washington, but you missed it for this year because you want to come around the beginning of June. That's usually when the best weather is and when it's the best to like drive around and look at all of the natural beauty that we have.
Nice.
Oh, hey, you can come to Jersey, look at our natural beauty, the New Jersey Turnpike.
Yep, I've seen it.
Nice. And of course, Metal Summoners, they told you straight up where you can do all your shopping at, and that's going right to the website. But also, friends, before, of course, we let you guys know, please let everybody know where Baby and the Nobodies can be found.
babyandthenobodies.com, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, YouTube. Where else?
Did you say Amazon?
Amazon.
What else did you miss?
Our garage.
Our garage.
Everywhere. We're on the internet. We're everywhere.
Django, Radio Airplay, Deezer. We're literally everywhere.
Nice. And you're right here.
Yes.
And we are right here.
Here I am.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, that's one of your songs.
Yes,
I know.
it is.
Look who's paying attention.
All over it for sure. And of course, we really appreciate you guys. And the thing that's most important, as always, to myself and Angel, is that you guys enjoyed yourself. You had a good time. You felt respected, liked the questions. And most importantly, you felt that this interview in any way, shape, or form can benefit the continued success for Baby and the Nobodies.
Absolutely. And we appreciate you guys, and we appreciate you guys taking your time and talking to us.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. It's absolutely our pleasure. Don't be strangers. Reach out to myself or Angel if you ever need anything, and definitely look forward to getting to, check you guys out in the live setting, and have a little bit of fun, shake your hands, and also say thank you in person.
Of course.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, would appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Metal Summoners, thank you guys as always so much. Make sure that you're following Baby and the Nobodies on all of their socials and doing shopping at their merch. They got 2 kinds of vinyls and all those other kind of package goodies that you guys heard all about. So definitely even the littlest purchases can allow them to continue out on the road, do studio time, do everything like that. So we really appreciate all the backing that you guys always show the bands that come on the show. When it comes to us, please follow the Metal Summit on both Facebook and YouTube. That's where the interview is happening right now. That's where you're watching it. So please follow and subscribe to those channels. But if you also really love what myself and Angel do, please follow and subscribe on the Instagram page, because all of our guest announcements do come out on the Instagram page first. So that's always the best way to know what's going on first and foremost. When it comes to Angel himself, you can find him at Angel Alamo 78 on Instagram. You can also find him on Facebook as well. And then when it comes to myself, you can also find me on Instagram as well under Salem.vampire. But you can also find me on Facebook under that same moniker as well. But you guys take care. Be good to each other. We really appreciate you guys. On behalf of myself and Angel, and of course, Baby and the Nobodies, we really appreciate you guys rocking out with us tonight. Guest announcement over the weekend for next week's episode, and you guys have yourselves an absolutely fantastic rest of your week. This is it for myself and Angel, and of course, they are Baby and the Nobodies. We will see you guys in a week. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and take care. As always,